Welcome to Taking Over the Photo Pit, a music photography podcast held by yours truly, Boston Schultz. Now, I'm a music photographer based in Los Angeles, and I've been in the music industry for about 7 years. And during my time in the music industry, I was realizing that women's voices, non-binary voices, were just not necessarily being heard in the music industry. I was seeing all of these awards and other podcasts and series talking about music photographers, and I was just wondering where all of the women were. I was looking for other new photographers to tell their stories. I was looking for people who were making a living being a music photographer and not on tour with these A-list celebrities. I was looking for advice from other people that I could relate to, and I simply couldn't find it. So I wanted to create my own podcast, talking to other people that I could relate to, that I could understand their journey, and just really hear how they made it and what making it is to them. So this is Taking Over the Photo Pit, dedicated around those stories, talking to people who are thriving in the music industry or struggling in the music industry, and their stories and their advice on how you can really make it and survive in this industry. And I really hope that this podcast remains relatable to everyone that listens, because I just want everyone to be able to turn to somewhere for advice and turn somewhere where they can relate to the people that are talking and see that as achievable and see that as motivation for moving forward, instead of thinking that they're never going to attain these A-list celebrity tours. I hope that every episode on this podcast brings you new advice, new tips and tricks on how to move your career forward, and just some fun and interesting perspectives of the music industry. We talk about sexism, we talk about ageism and prejudice and racism. We talk about growing as an artist, as a creative, struggling with your feelings of not being good enough, changing your styles, trying something new. We talk about it all. And the reason that I want to talk about it all is because these are the things that need to be talked about when you're a creative, when you're struggling, when you're looking for advice. And I could not find that anywhere else, so I wanted to make my own podcast to talk about it. So this is Taking Over the Photo Pit, and I hope you join us. I'll see you in the pit.